This is what they worship. Some heroin head delusionite who promised a bunch of other delusionals that he could give them power. And he died broke, alone, a gibbering nincompoop. Look at that self-satisfied delusional smile. You see that look a lot in nut houses or with homeless people on street corners. The Democrats don't know what to do. Instead of just letting them put out endless lies and hoaxes, every time they do, Trump counterstrikes with the truth over and over and over again. And then Melania, the Titan, a very intimidating lady in person. I mean, she's like, got a big presence. And in a good way, she goes down to the children and finds out 83% don't have parents or their parents were killed. And the whole thing's a giant hoax. And Obama's migrant centers were overcrowded, disease-ridden, and topped with razor wire. And just since Trump's gotten in, they've updated them. It's incredible. So they use the photos and the videos from before knowingly and blame Trump. It's unbelievable. But they had to hold the kids in the detention centers because that's all they had before. Now they've built these youth centers that are more like schools. And that was bipartisan, and that's a good thing. But it's just the way they lie. I mean, if I catch somebody lying to me about something big, I never associate with them again. But the media and the corrupt Democrats, they just lie and lie and lie and lie and lie, and then they get caught, and they lie again, and then they lie even bigger, and they create these huge hoaxes. And there's so much other news going on, but man, you know they use this to divert from the congressional devastating hearings of the last few days, where it's totally proven that they illegally spied on the president. They fixed the intelligence. They made it up. They started the investigation to keep him from getting elected and then to get him out of office. And it's all admitted from the highest levels of the FBI. McCabe, Strzok, Comey, they all need to go to prison. But we're not talking about that anymore, are we? Nope. Instead, we're talking about, just like during the inauguration, it wasn't how he got elected and how amazing it was. It was there a crowd or wasn't there a crowd? Even though you could prove there was a record crowd, we still had to fight them on it, didn't we? And I can't help it. Because you got to fight them when they're lying and point out they're liars. But it's a very interesting equation that the White House ought to have a discussion about. I'd like to know the White House's guidance on that. I guess I'll be learning it later. I love to torture the liberals. Anyway, sorry. Now, getting back to what I was saying. Because there's this paradox where you've got to counter when they say that they're putting kids in concentration camps. That's what they said. CNN, their analyst, Hayden, not saying he's a pedophile. He is a criminal that's illegally spied on folks and lied to Congress and everybody else. And he looks like, I want to apologize. He doesn't look like a pedophile. He looks like somebody that eats children. He looks like he'd actually just hang them up and slit their throats. Anyways, I'm telling you, he just looks like the ultimate creepy demon. But his actions we know. So why go to that? I'm just saying. Just saying. He's the creepiest little freak I've ever seen. The wimpiest little, most pathetic, spongy, lying, larcenous little worm. Who is going to burn in hell. You spongy little, look at that little sinister. Would you let that guy babysit your kids? Would you let him walk your dog? Would you give that guy the keys? If that guy lived next to your apartment, would you give him the keys to feed the fish and water the plant? Or would you give that nice college girl downstairs the keys? In fact, when you gave her the keys and paid her $100 to do it for a week or whatever, or for the month when you're going out of town, you'd say, and by the way, keep your eye on him. He's a little creepy. Well, why? What is it? I mean, they can't hide the evil, folks. They cannot hide. I mean, that's your enemy. I mean, that's an enemy right there. Remember what the Russians said about Trump, why they like Trump? They said, he's going to be tough on us, but he doesn't look evil. Some of their top members of the Duma would put him up on a screen and go, he's good. He doesn't look like a devil worshiper. That's what they said on the Russian TV. They said, this is a good man. They said, this woman is a witch. And she is a witch. Mainstream news. She's a devil worshiper. I have known some of the top directors in Hollywood. And let me tell you something. Hollywood is full of devil worshipers and pedophiles. I kind of liked being in some movies at first when people offered them to me, and there were nice folks here in Texas. But when I got deeper into Hollywood, I don't want any part of it. You know how much they hate the fact that I rejected major roles? And back when I rejected them, it was a little bit hard to do, but now I'm so glad I didn't. Now you couldn't pay me $100 million to be in that cesspit, to be around those soulless people, or to be any part of it. It means nothing. And do you know how liberating it is to have all that crap mean nothing to me? Zero, zero, zero. But it means everything to me to know Trump. It means everything to me to know the White House listens, because they understand that we are the zeitgeist, just as they are the zeitgeist. Birds of a feather flock together. They fly together. See, I'm in the club of pro-human, the club of not being a coward, the club of not liking pedophiles and waging war against them. I'm in the club of victory. I'm in the club of next-level human development. I'm in the club of not being a piece of crap. Now, how about everybody else join that club right now? Because that's why they tell you how good they are all day. They're not good. They're scum. They hate you, and they've proven they hate you. And they want to dominate you because no matter how much power they've got, they still know they're sacks of crap. They, Hillary, Podesta, all of them get on their knees and do horrible things to themselves and others in the hope to get closer to the devil. Do you know what they do in Aleister Crowley rituals? The sex stuff's just the first level. Crowley was called the most wicked man because he killed his own son. What was it, in Spain? On the side of some mountain he was living on? Killed his own, 9, 10-year-old son? With his own hands. Oh, you're so powerful, you could kill your son. No, you're a piece of crap. And they're these pathetic losers trying to act powerful, and they worship this Crowley priestess who just look at her. Look at that. Look at these jokes. They think they're cool. They don't understand that they are spiritually barren, weak, dead. There's no living waters flowing out of you. And you see the sound of the babbling brook of the space-time continuum and life, and the fact that it's spreading so fast pisses these people off. This is what they worship. Some heroin head delusionite who promised a bunch of other delusionals that he could give them power. And he died broke, alone, a gibbering nincompoop. Look at that self-satisfied, delusional smile. You see that look a lot in nut houses or with homeless people on street corners. Hell awaits. This way death, this way life. Choose life. Choose the right hand. It goes up. Higher dimensions. Other one goes down. Can you handle that, though? We're going to go to break, come back with calls, and then I'll get to the whole Ellis Island thing, but I just keep getting behind. I've already kind of done it, haven't I? I need to be funded. It would make it so much easier if we're flooded with money to not then be distracted trying to fund the building of the operation while I fight the globalists on multiple fronts. You can help me be on a one-front war, not a 2- or 3-front war, if you commit to buy the great products we've got, to sign up for the stuff that you're going to need to reorder, like supplements and Patriot, Wake of America coffee. It's excellent. I think it's one of the best coffees out there. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com. We got 35% off. I need to correct that on our newest product, Extendawise, Heart and Body. It's really an amazing formula. And we've got a bunch of other bestsellers, 50% off on the toothpaste and on the immune gargle. That's incredible. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com. Without you, we will fail. With you, we will win. We are together. We are the future. We are victory. Mega Titan straight ahead. Stay with us.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
You're a white male! You're a white man!
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Extendawise, the latest product from InfoWarsLife.com, fuses all the known compounds that have been proven to be good for our hearts and cardiovascular system. And listen, everybody's got a heart. Well, actually, maybe Hillary and George Soros don't, but everybody else has a heart, and this product is amazing. So, if you have a heart, and you want the very best product out there that's designed to aid a healthy heart, cardiovascular system, it's Extendawise, available at InfoWarsLife.com. And like all of our products are game changers, this baby is the most souped up, awesome version the top formulators could come up with and still be affordable. It's one of the very best heart pills out there. It's Extendawise. So, get some for yourself and family and friends. It's got the very best fish oil from the fjords. It's very, very pure, very, very clean, and has the EPA type that is specifically good for the heart, cardiovascular system. It's got the properly formulated type of CoQ10 and more. It is Extendawise, now available at InfoWarsLife.com.